Zeppelins, airships, dirigibles, blimps. There's something sleepily wonderful about these floating crafts. They were sublime ships of the sky. They seemed to defy reality, hovering, lighter than air. In a way, I suppose if they didn't defy reality, they challenged it, for their time was brief and dreamlike. In humanity's search for flight, they were an elegant solution to travel by air. They were drifting masterpieces. Part of this history is the special relationship between New Jersey and the airship, specifically Lakehurst, New Jersey, and the airfield there. The naval base was the location of the U.S.'s own experiments in airship flight, and it was the place that many airships from around the world would come to land. Many are already aware of this place as the scene of that most horrific accident, the explosion of the German airship Hindenburg. Even to see it now, it tears at one's heart to witness the ship burn to the ground.
It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... It bursts into flames. Get it started. It's crashing. It's crashing terrible. Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's bursting into flames and it's falling on the mooring mast and all the folks between it. This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's like 400 or 500 feet into the sky. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the flame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the passengers screaming around it. I told you, I can't talk to people. There's friends around there. I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen. Honest, it's just laying there, massive smoking wreckage. And everybody can't hardly breathe and talk and screaming. Lady, I'm sorry. Honestly, I can hardly breathe. I'm going to step inside where I cannot see it. Charlie, that's terrible. Listen, folks, I'm going to have to stop for a minute because I've lost the voice. This is the worst thing I've ever witnessed.
Amidst the slow rumblings of the Nazi Empire, these symbols of science were paradoxically celebrated. Mostly unknown, almost a decade earlier in 1928, another German airship, the Graf Zeppelin, landed at Lakehurst, New Jersey, to great applause. The Graf Zeppelin marked the first intercontinental passenger airship flight. Its journey was charted with excitement and bated breath, and its arrival was cause for great celebration. For this was a time of science, progress, global connectivity. Before America would be sacked by a depression, before the Hindenburg would crumble to earth and mark the end of the airship, and before so much more would be destroyed by a world war, the time of the airship was a time to look at the skies, to imagine what it would be like to float like a cloud, within the clouds. It was a time to drift in dreams. Upon the Graf landing, a New Jersey pastor, Reverend Henry C. Offerman, wrote a poem for the ship. Sail on, thou ship of the fickle skies. Sail on midst thy dreams. Sail on, linking worlds in love's bright ties. Sail on friendship's beams.